Ndị be anyị kenekwanụ m unu. Anyị sị ka ụbọchị nke taa mara na anyị na mma. Anyị sị ka nke onye chiri ya zelụkwa. Dịka o si dị ya bụkwa Easter News 24 ka anyị si were wetara ya bụ ozi unu je gị n'ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uruchi nke taa gbasata maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya anụ nwere onwe a na-azụ n'ala Igbo. Alright, dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ ife a according to one of the Biafran activists, Finland-based activists ya bịa wetara anyị ozi a n'iru akwụkwọ. Quote: Biafran Liberation Armies rescue Benue State again from Fulani terrorists. Hear the news in details. All right, according to the Biafran activists that na Benue State, some of the villages nearby, but also we're about to Biafran land and the Biafran liberations when you have maximum protection and safety. Onurube nwanne agba n'ọsọ. Alright, mara pun kun ge ya bụ ife nwanne anyị wetara anyị n'ụbọchị uruchi nketa dịka onye ihe gị ya dị ya tia ntụ ife niile okwu n'iru akwụkwọ. Alright, over to you.
After armed S-men killed over 50 people in Benue State on Sunday and closed down 15 churches in Benue, Benue ADGs have abandoned and fled to Enugu State. Many people are crossing over from Benue to Enugu, and if you know the axis, Enugu is closer to Benue State. We are leaving the north. We are going to Biafra for our own safety. And we've seen how some of them were accommodated in Enugu State. A man from Benue was here this morning, and he called his family, and he said his family have crossed over to Benue State, and it's very, very peaceful. This morning, it has been a very, very disruptive time here at the newspaper stand. Argument and counter argument. The man from Benue said, my families are now safe in Enugu State, and we thank the Igbo people for accepting them. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share with others. The Benue man have repeated and said, if anything happens today, Benue people will join the Igbos. And they are ready because the Igbo people are always saving them from the S-men. Mr. James Wemeka, you are from Kogi State, in that axis of the Middle Belt. Do you think that your people too may join the Igbos instead of the Hausas in Nigeria?
Thank you for having me this morning. Yes, of course, it is no longer a news that we from the Middle Belt has become a sacrificial lamb in the hand of Fulani headsmen. Maybe I will say it reportedly or allegedly, Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Bola government, Nigeria federal government have sold us out to Fulani, because I don't know how to explain this thing any longer. Whereby, according to as they told us, that these Fulani men who are coming from Sahel, Africa country, are not Nigeria Fulani, but they are coming to kill my people on a daily basis in Taraba, in Plateau, in Benue, and yet no single word from presidency, no single word for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The last time I checked, before I go to your question you asked me, the APC, the governor of Benue State is APC. When during the time of Buhari government, they say, oh, Otom hate Buhari, Otom hate APC. That's why Otom is trying to escalate this issue of Fulani herdsmen, that they are, it's not the way Otom is represented. But today, the governor of Benue State is a reverend father, is APC. Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu silenced in the case of these Fulani herdsmen that are killing people in Benue? Now, let me go back to the Fulani people who are running back to Biafra for safety. Yes, of course, they have no choice. I have said without number, the hatred Nigeria government have against the Igbo is what put us where we are today. Why? Because, like me, the Kogi State, we are formerly in Benue before we were divided. If you look at Kogi State today, part of Kogi State people are in Enugu. They caught Enugu, they joined Kogi State. Kogi State is a conference state, it's a state that they just join and cut and join everybody together. Part of us are from Enugu. In Kogi, I'm talking to you. Part of us are from Yoruba, Ondo State. They cut and join. Part of us like that. Edo, we are part of Edo. So you can see that these people, all in the name of trying to weaken the Igbo race. We must say it the way it is. I've told you that the more Nigeria government are hating the Igbos, the more we are draining. The more we are going down every day. Go and look at under Obasanjo regime, when Igbo were in the front line of the economy of Nigeria. Go and look where Nigeria was compared to when Buhari came and brought his hatred against the Igbos. The hatred against the Igbos is what put us where we are today. Buhari hate the Igbos and he unleashed that hatred on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why you can see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is under the custody of the DSS. Today you can see where we are in terms of economy, in terms of everything. We are giant of Africa in number. We are no more giant in economy as a result of hatred. I have said it time without number, whether you like my opinion or not, but I'm entitled to my opinion. Igbos are more Nigerians than Hausa. Igbos are more Nigerian than Yoruba. Igbos are more Nigerian than my middle belt where I come from. Why do I have to say this? Igbos, it's only Igbos you see in this country. Any village you see, they build a house there. They make that village, they develop that village, they do everything as stay in their village. How many houses Yoruba man have in the southeast? How many houses Hausa Fulani men who are claiming the whole Nigeria they have in the southeast? Rather they build in their own place, they develop in their own place. Now how can you now tell me that the Hausas are more Nigerian than the Igbos? How can you now tell me that Yorubas are more Nigerian than Igbo? It's lie. These Igbo people are more Nigerians, but because of marginalization, because of the war, the Biafra war, and all that, they don't want them to come close to the corridors of power. But who is feeling it the most? In the worst scenario now, are you seeing the Igbos are begging? They are not. We know the people that are begging. Thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will have tell you that the southeast will have been worse than the Benue today, if not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
What did he do?
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agitation by forming the ESM to defend their land. What is securing the Igbo land? Igbo land will have been more than what is happening in Benue today.
How about them? It will be Agu Netimba and
All these ones are being organized, done by the Southeast governor for political purpose. And that's why you see that since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been under the castration of the DSS, right now, what stop the Southeast governor, the five of them to come together to form one security outfit like Southwest here. Southwest here, they have a Amateku that is confronting the headmen, and they are doing very well. What stop the Southeast to create a Southeast, to create a security in the Southeast that are uniform to Imo State, Abia State, Enugu State, Ebonyi State. But as I tell you now, all the governors, they are using them for political purpose. E.g. like Chasoludo in Enugu, all those Egune Chamber, Chasoludo is using, they are using it for their own selfish interest, not for to protect the people. As we speak now, Samuel Ekpan has been seized in Finland. You should not communicate with Biafra. Go to Southeast and they are still killing. Ebubeago now they are using, they are acquiring people, they are arresting people unlawfully, detaining people. A video that is going viral now where the chamber of the one that Chasoludo is using that are arresting people. Who gave them the mandate to arrest people for goodness sake, and you detain them for 3 months? These are shenanigans that they are doing in the South. That's why I'm telling you that if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not only Igbo, if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria would have gone under this Fulani men, Fulani agenda to Islamize this country. And that's why you can see now they are moving all around. You go spread that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been preaching about this Fulani herdsmen. They want to take over Nigeria. They want to Islamize Nigeria. Which of it that has not come into pass? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was preaching this gospel, people were swearing for him. Many people did not believe in him. Why? Because they felt that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to come and divide Nigeria. But it is blurry today that everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said to the past have come to pass. Can you now see where we are, where we find ourselves as a nation? So for me, that young man has to be protected. That young man has to be free. All this money Bola Ahmed Tinubu go and start a fresh trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a waste of time. Nigerians are hungry in the street. Money that they are spending for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every court, he need to fill a community. Do you know the hungers that is going on in the land? Many parents now cannot send their children to school. Look, there is a doom that is ahead of Nigeria.
A doom?
Is ahead of Nigeria. Let me tell you how it's a doom. Let me tell you. See, the children of the poor now cannot go to school. They are at home. In nearest future, in 30 years to come, what will become these children? They say an idle hand is the workshop of the devil. When you don't have what you are doing, that is why a man will be telling you, go and steal, go and join armed robbers, go and join kidnapping. But when you have what you are doing, that mind will not come. You'll be busy with what you are doing. These children on the street now, they cannot go to school. Their parents cannot send them to school. In nearest future, will they allow the children of politicians to go scot-free? They will not. They will stand up. Because this life, everybody come this life to come and enjoy. Nobody come life, come look. You they talk me and chicken. Me, I don't cigarette drink. You think say me, I go happy? That is the problem. The children of the poor that the government refused to train 30 years ago are the one causing terror now in Nigeria. These Boko Harams, these Fulani herdsmen, if they go to school, do you think they'll be doing all this thing they are doing? When the poor men now, they are sending their children to UK to go and school. They are sending their children everywhere. They destroy the education of Nigeria. Wait, it will take a time. And that's why I said the only solution to Nigeria, this country, split this country, let everybody go. or you restructure the country. Let's go back to regional government. Southwest, go to your regional government. Lagos alone is enough to feed Yorubas. No any Yoruba man that's supposed to be suffering with the way God has blessed Lagos. But it took one man to pocketed Lagos. A man pocketed Lagos in his own pocket. Feel that is the one that will determine who become anything in the Southwest here. And that's why that man is killing the glory of the Southwest. Today, we have people who are supposed to represent this Southwest. People like former governor Fashola, who can represent the Southwest. Yoruba will be proud that yes, we have a son that represents us out there. We have Otibajo, who can speak with Donald Trump, who has everything he has. But the silent thing, they say, Emiloko, now my turn. Emiloko now is consuming the Nigeria. Emiloko children now cannot go to school. Emiloko now, because of Emiloko now, children cannot eat. How, when last that people eat chicken? When last people eat chicken? As I speak to you now, many children now, it has up to 2 years now, they see chicken in their eye.
But many, now let's talk about them, the killings again. Many Igbos are thanking God, in quote, and praising God, that it was the Middle Belt that formed alliance with the Fulani to kill them during the Civil War. And Yoruba people too were included. But now, the Fulanis are now killing them back. And Yakubu Gowon, who led Nigeria against Biafra, he has run out of Nigeria, is now living in the UK. The Fulani S-men have almost finished Benue, almost finished Plateau. That God is fighting for the good people. What do you have to say about that?
The truth of the matter is that then was out of ignorance. If we are to be now that Biafra was fight, I will tell that Middle Belt will join Biafra to fight Nigeria government.
If it is now?
Yes, if it is now. I told you that if Gowon will have not allowed British to use his brain to fight Biafra, Africa will have been the better continent by now, because this Biafra will have been the Japan of Africa. They will have been China of Africa. There's no need enough for you to be going to China. But Gowon allow British. When I tell you people say my mouth they smell. Nobody is in Nigeria. Yoruba is not in Nigeria. Igbo is not in Nigeria. Hausa is not in Nigeria. If you tell me that Yoruba is in Nigeria, Igbo is in Nigeria, Hausa is in, what is the meaning of Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Hausa? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? Nobody is in Nigeria. British join us together to make us. And that's why you can see doctors, engineers, sell all their property. They go to UK. What are they doing? They go there to do caregiver. They go and watch people. A whole doctor in Nigeria. If these people, they have sat down, they manipulate our brain. They use us to be slavery world. Nobody is in Nigeria. This Nigeria, they join us together, they call us Nigeria. No, what is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Hausa? Can't we sit down and say, no, we cannot be a slave to these people? And that's why we are happy what Abraham Traore is doing in Africa. Abraham Traore now has seen the light that these people, let me tell you, the white supposed to be the one that is supposed to be worshiping Africa. Because everything God gave it to Africa, mineral resources, and that's why they are coming to Africa. They are using Africa as they are making us, taking us to their country, to develop their country. Nothing is in America. Nothing is in Europe compared to what God has endowed Africa with. But these people have seen it. They use religion to brainwash us. Go to Nigeria today, mosques everywhere, church everywhere, no factory. And that is why you see John, Matthew, Gideon, na Yahoo they do for street. Jamil, Mustafa, na Yahoo they do. It's not that they don't come from religious family. They come from good family. But the family don't fit pay bill. Papa and mama no fit pay house rent again. Jamil need to go street to go do Yahoo to scam to pay that. Gideon, Matthew need to go street to go scam Unibo to pay house rent. But now only politician. You see Lagos now, politicians and then they buy everywhere. That's why if you pay house rent now, you rent a house. Before 1 year, they say they don't buy that house. Who buy out? Make investigation. A politician buy out. Now only them they chop for this country. The poor men children now they do Yahoo up and down. That's why I challenge the governor of Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, when he was saying Nigeria youth to go and join Nigeria army, that there is benefit. When Sanwo-Olu tell his son go join Nigeria army, is it only the poor men children that join Nigeria army? I don't know. Not the only poor man children that join army. Rich men too. It's enough time we hear Sheyi Tinubu song. Sheyi Tinubu son become Nigeria army. It is right now we hear the Governor Sanwo-Olu son don't become a Nigeria army. Hope Uzodinma son is now a policeman. Son is now a policeman. Is it a crime? Is it a crime for a governor son to go and be a policeman? Is it only poor man children that become policeman? They carry them, go to Boko Haram, they go waste them there. It's not. So it is high time we start telling these people that enough is enough.
But do you see a now let's also look at this one. The way Nigeria is going now, Boko Haram taking territories, bandits. You saw a many people saying that our God not chop our money finish. You know they buy us good weapon. The video is on the internet. Do you see a future for Nigeria? The way things are going now.
No, the fact remains that there's no future in Nigeria. It's has to say that many people will not believe. Many people that watch this video, if you like, insult me. That does not reduce me. There's no future in Nigeria. I've said the time with even before the 2023 election. I say, whether Peter Obi win election, whether Atiku win, or this Emiloko who grab power and run away with it, they cannot do anything in Nigeria because we are building on 40 foundation. The foundation is 40. Destroy this foundation. Let's start afresh. How do we start afresh? By respecting this country. Let's go to regional governments. When we were in a regional government, we were doing well. If your father is a farmer, he can use cocoa to train his children to school. They are doing well. Are we not doing well? What stops these people? You want to copy democracy for America? Copy it to the end. American democracy cannot be compared to Nigerian democracy. Whereby Bola Ahmed Tinubu will wake up one night because you have misunderstanding with your wife. You remove the governor of River State. Today, maybe Lagos State is next now. You can see it over the weekend. It's not through, what is it called? Sowolu. He did not greet Sowolu. Tomorrow, don't wake up now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu might wake up tomorrow. Sowolu, you are not the governor of Lagos State. Nobody can challenge you. Is that the democracy we are proud of? No, it's not a democracy. So what we are saying that the only solution to this problem now, whether you restructure this country or you divide this country, let everybody go on their own peaceful way. Let's push these British people aside who have used us as a slavery. Enough is enough. Staying together as one Nigeria is consuming us the more. Look at the numbers of people that are dying every day. People now no feel it. You go here say they say this man don't die for your area. What you kill her? They sick before. You know they sick. Now thinking, the man they think, where will I see money to rent this house? To rent another house? Where will I see money to pay children? No man will be happy if he's not able to pay his bill. If you are up to 40 years, if you have children, your children is up to 35, 40 years, he has never married as a man, you will not be happy. How will you feel a child that you suffer, you train to school, he has attained all the degree, but come, no work? What kind of country is that?
For safety, the rejected stone has become the chief cornerstone of the safety of the Benueans. The rejected stone has become the shield, the protector, the security of the Benue today as we speak. And that is why we are telling all those Fulanis, arms and men, or whatsoever they like, let them call themselves. It is not our business. Let them remain in their axis of the northern side. Igbo land is not north, neither are we our Fulani place. We know ourselves and we know our land and we have right to defend our right. It is our civic right. So anything called arms Fulani or whatsoever called Fulani must not cross. And if they do cross, whatsoever they see, let them take it. Whosoever that send them should bear it. Because we are not going to tolerate it. Let the killing end in Benue or end in the north. End wheresoever they wish they want to end it. But any other killing that crosses to Biafra land, whosoever that come with it will not go. Can never scot-free. He will end with it. That's just it. Since the Benueans have realized their mistake, they have made a mistake before, now they have come back and they have apologized. We have forgiven them, and that is why the privilege was given to them for them to use the very close channel state that is very, very close to them. Let them use it as an avenue for them to do what? To cross for safety.
But like I said, the Benue indigenous was here this morning. He said he called his family. And his family said that now they are now safe in Enugu. But they can no longer go back to their home state again.
Of course.
And they are appealing to the president to do something. But he said that his people are now regretting ever aligning with the Fulani during the civil war.
Yes.
That Yoruba and Middle Belt made a mistake to join the North to fight against Igbo. That's his own opinion, though it really caused controversy.
It is not his own opinion. What he said was the reality. The biggest mistake was the mistake of the civil war. Gowon said it. He said the mistake he ever made in his life is the mistake of engaging Ojukwu in the war. That he was misled in doing that. So the Benue man that is saying it today is speaking out of the truth, which he later discovered. Because they were brainwashed that we are the problem of this country. But this is something that we are foreseeing that shall befall Nigeria. You know, before one is before arm. We try to prevent it so that it will not occur today. But they see us, our fathers, my uncles, the people that died during the process of the Civil War, as the enemy, for fighting to make sure that what we are suffering today, we did not see it, that it did not happen, that it did not come to pass. But they call us bad people up to today. Do you ever believe that the court data was not an Igbo queue? I told you people, and I came with a list. That was some months last year. I came with a list of the people who plotted the coup. How many were the Igbos? But 2. How many Yorubas? 4. How many Efik? 1. Benue? 1. Delta? 1. 2 Fulanis? 2 Hausa? And what have you? And TV? 1. In total number of 14 of them. And at the end of the day, nobody believed what I said. I told you people that I have confirmed that this thing was not an Igbo coup until Ibrahim Babamosi Babangida now put it in writing in one of his books to say it clearly that that coup was not an Igbo coup. But this was what they used to instigate the mindset of remaining Nigerians against the Igbos, to poison their hearts against the Igbos. Today, they are paying for it. Yes, they are paying for it, because no part of this country now that is having peace. But you can easily find more peaceful place. And only Lagos here and the east.
Ndị banyị ngwa ekenekwa enyi m unu. Ọzọ dịka ibe ya bụ ihe abụọ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si wee wetara ya bụ ozi unu nụrụ ugbu a n'iru akwụkwọ. Ekefu nwere ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile wetara unu. Drọpụrụ anyị fiche n'ụdị nke gị na Eastern News 24 ebe anyị si wee wetara ya bụ ozi dị oke mkpa. Ngwa nke mesịa na ụmụnne m.